Hey there, I figured I'd do something a little different this week and get outside of my comfort zone, so I'm making a video. Um, anyways, I guess I'll jump right into it. A few of the things that I learned this week. I struggled previously with understanding the VBMAPP. I understood how to read it, but I was like, I know I'm missing something. And I'm glad that I had that thought in the back of my mind because this week it was noted that if there are dots on the column and they're colored in, then the individual was asked to complete the task, but they were unable to. That would have slipped my mind. Like I wouldn't even thought of like looking at the little tiny dots. Like I was looking at like what was colored in and what wasn't in the columns. So I'm grateful that I was paying attention there because like if a student's unable to complete a task and they're that's something that we need to consider. Um, Another thing I really appreciated in the class was we were talking about keeping the classroom or the assessments up to date. Granted, this is a little bit different, but back in primary and like my church, I was at the older age range, and there was a lower, so there was a big spectrum. There was like little kids, and then there was like 12-year-olds, and I was like almost 12, and I did not want to sing these little primary songs anymore. I just felt like they were out of, like, I just felt dumb doing it, and I did not want to participate. I'm stubborn, so if I'm not doing something, I'm not doing it. So talking about keeping the assessments in the classroom updated, I was like, oh, duh, like we should be doing that. Of course, we made the example of a middle schooler is not going to want to sing Old MacDonald. As a teacher, as someone who's giving the assessments, I can live without singing Old MacDonald. But what I can't live without is students not progressing because they don't want to participate. The whole point in our jobs here are to get these students involved and helping them build up skills. So that's something that really stuck out to me, and I'm really glad that we talked about that because I think a lot of times teachers make like lesson plans and they're like, okay, cool, I'm going to stick with the same lesson plan. But you have to consistently update it because times are changing, participation's changing with it. So those are some key components that I thought of this